Y'all good. But yeah, man, we teach the truth, man. We teach that we the Israelites. And there's only one way out of what's coming, World War III. I know you've been seeing it on the news. You've probably been living your life, but you see it, you're like, what the hell is that? You go about your life. But stop what you're doing, see what the hell is going on. You're going to find out that the end is right in the midst of everybody. The Lord says that the world going to keep going when he shows up. He's not going to destroy the earth where the earth is. What he's going to do is he's going to destroy Babylon, America. You see that? He's going to destroy this place, destroy everything. You feel me? So our people, the Lord says 144,000. Revelation 1 and 7. Real quick before you roll. Yeah. The Lord says 144,000 men. I got it. From the 12 tribes of Israel are going to wake up to this truth in these last days. In the midst of that destruction that you're seeing creeping, it's creeping. You see Iran, you see Russia, China, Venezuela, you know, whatever other country, Saudi Arabia, you know, Turkey. All these countries are turning against America right now. All right, go ahead.
All right, inside boys, outside boys.
All right, inside, my brother. All right.
It's Revelation 7:1.
Right.
It says, and after these things I saw 4 angels standing on the 4 corners of the earth, holding the 4 winds of the earth.
Wow. So they're standing on the 4 corners, not that the earth is flat, but just like you have 4 corners of a hemisphere, a sphere, right? 4 corners, 4 sides, hemisphere. So we just arguing with the dude when the earth wasn't flat. Before you walked out here, this dude came up and said the earth is flat. And we had to debate that. That's why we out here.
And it was flat?
He said it, brother. And that's why we out here to debate silly stuff like that. Because he'll go teach a brother like you, not you, but teach our people that mess. You know what I mean? And so he said what? He said what? They holding back the winds, the angels. Right? This is what the angels look like, according to the Bible. They don't look like little white babies with Cupid shooting arrows. This is how they look, according to the Bible. And that's what they're coming to do. They don't believe that. And that's what they're coming in, according to the King James Bible. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming forth to carry me home. Remember that song? The slaves think about chariots. They knew about the slaves, the ships in the Bible. And then you read Ezekiel chapter 1 and talk about chariots. Zechariah, they talk about the chariots. They call them UFOs, unidentified flying objects. But the chariots of the Lord. But the Lord said in the midst of all this destruction, he's going to keep it back. You see it over in Saudi Arabia, all these countries. You see it happening. Like, why ain't it happen here yet? So he's waiting for people like you to wake up. Waiting for us to come here and talk to people like you. And then wait for you to talk to the next brother. And then the next, you know what I mean? Yeah. 144,000 now. That's all he wants. Then he's going to shut this place down. 1/3 of the men, women, and children. Right?
That the wind should not blow on the earth, nor on the sea, nor on any tree.
Right.
And I saw another angel ascending.
This the wind. This the winds right here. Nuclear destruction. That's what's about to come here. ICBM, intercontinental ballistic. Big ass sign. That's a slow hell. That's a bumblebee? Yeah. Oh, they ain't got no stingers. Thank you. Yeah, they don't have no stingers on them.
They do. I found out they do. I found out.
You told me that?
I did. I thought they did. I looked it up.
I
And I looked it up. They said.
Alright, my bad, yo. See, we regular brothers, man. You see that? Just like you, man. But this is how it's going to look. Everybody. And then they're going to put this on people. For you to keep your job soon, they're going to tell you to get this in your hand. This is called the mark of the beast, brother. The mark of Rome. I ain't going to get too deep, but that word mark in the Bible, it means charagma. You got mark, a person named Mark. You got a mark you can shoot at. You got a mark. That mark means charagma, a cut or incision into the hand. So when they put this microchip into your hand. This is the new money called, you probably heard of it, crypto coin. That's the system for this. That's Revelation 13 and 16. There, go
bring it up.
It's on there. It's on there. Right there. There you go. See that word mark right there? Right there? That means charagma. You got to go into that, into the Greek. You got to break it down by definition. All right? So the Lord's saying He holding all this back from the earth. That's why everybody is able to walk free. So we can wake you up. Go ahead.
It says, and I saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living God, and he cried with a loud voice to the 4 angels to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea, saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees, so we have sealed the servants of our power in their foreheads.
Right, so this is Yahushua. He's gonna give you the Lord's true name. Everybody calling on Jesus. That means Hail Zeus. That's Latin. The Lord was a Hebrew. Moses was a Hebrew. Right? You know that. That's why I'm hitting these certain points that I can kind of feel. You know. Now, you got more on that? Oh, you got more information. Yeah, all the Hebrew. This is our language, our letters, like alphabet. Ah, ba, ga, da, ha, wa, za. These are
speaking another language.
That's right, man. We were saying Yahweh. Yep. And this right here is Yiddish. This is the fake language that the Jews over there speak today. Where they say Yahweh, Yeshua, and all that. Yod, He, and all that craziness. This is our language where you'll find out the Lord's true name is Yahushua. And the Father's true name is Yahweh. That's how it's written, from right to left. We're supposed to read Hebrew from right to left. We read English backwards, left to right. So we read from right to left, that would be Yah-ha-wah-ha, Yahweh. And that's the Father's true name. And we even got ancient, oh, my bad. You good. We even got ancient artifacts that have the Father's name on it. See this? This is Yahweh Elohim. This right here is the Moabite stone. See, we got proof. It goes back when? To 900 BC. That's before the Messiah was on the scene, 900 years before that. So this was the Chinese people when they had us in slavery. We was in slavery there too, under the Moabites. We was in slavery under the Persians. We was in slavery under the Syrians. We was in slavery under the Africans, what they call Philistines today, or Hamites. Now we're in slavery under the white man. And the Lord said that's our last slavery. Oh, you good, you good. The Lord said that's our last slavery. Feel me? And this time the Lord said He's going to wake us up. Amen. We ain't going to be blind no more. Thanks, man. All right. So, get the last point. I said,
and I heard the number of them which were sealed, and there were sealed 144,000 of all the tribes of the children of Israel.
That's what we have to do. Seal our people up. I mean, seal it in your mind. But when this destruction comes in, these people are going to go crazy. The friends that you know, they're going to try to eat you. They're going to get that crazy. Imagine no dollar. Take it away sometimes. Study the dollar. You got our website on there? Go on ahead. When you type it in, you're going to see some people hating on us, of course. You know, people don't like what we teach. We got some haters. Ignore that. At least learn from us first. Click on our page. You know, click on the video part. And look at the list of videos. They go back thousands of videos. You gotta catch up. You know, we do lessons on language, whatever you want to know. It's right there, and it's all through the Spirit that Yahushua gave us. That's not Him; it's the image of it. But you can have that. You have that same ability. He couldn't get it. If I try to teach him, so I got fluent. You know, 2/3 of our people can't get it. The scriptures say 2/3 of our people are going to perish. So 1/3 is going to wake up 144,000. 1/3 of the men, women, and children. You know? So when this dollar collapses, when World War III break out, you'll remember everything we said to you. Nothing you'll say, I was shy. Help. He's going to answer you. Because He's the one bringing His judgment. He's the one bringing World War III. But He's the one that can keep you from World War III. See that? All right, Psalm 91. Before you go. Yep. Anybody get it? Yeah, Romans 11, real quick.
All right.
And you break it down.
This is
94?
This is the book of Romans, chapter 11, verse 7. What then? Israel have not attained that which he seeketh for.
Right, our people are looking for knowledge. What they call it, the lost sheep of the house of Israel. You see that? If you read that book, man, you're going to see it all in there. Now, you see yourself over here? Which one?
I'm black and Puerto Rican.
On your dad's side? Which one?
On my dad, he's half black and half Puerto Rican.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
What about his dad?
Black.
Black? So you would be from the top tribe, Judah. And his other side of him, his mother must have been Puerto Rican. And her dad was Puerto Rican, right? Her dad would be from this tribe, Ephraim. They're the top tribe of the northern kingdom, which is the northern part of our kingdom, of our nation. And you have the southern kingdom, which represented these three. These three. Judah, Negroes, came over in slave ships. Benjamin stopped in where? The West Indies, Jamaica.
So,
Slave ships. Levi, they split up. Some went with 722 BC. They stayed with the northern kingdom. And some came with us into, all right, man. Some came with us into Rome and Greece. Remember that? Greece and Rome. They had something in Rome called the ghettos. We in the ghettos today. Look up the word ghetto, it means Egypt. We left from there, came right over here to the Americas, bro. All right. So now we're back in America, and we're able to come back together. That's why we're all walking around each other. But now it's fishing time. It's fishes in the water. Now it's like this sea of people. Somebody got to do this. Every week, we all got jobs. We just come out here and we don't let our job know what we do. We let them know we're Hebrew Israelites, so they'll leave you alone on the day that you teach them. You know? Or you might want to grow your beard, because according to the laws of God, you got to grow your beard. According to the laws of women, I like your face to smooth. For your job, you got to cut your beard. You know how they do? The Lord wants you to grow your beard. See that? That's why they don't even know. We can't even begin to show them how they're against us, how they're against the Lord. You know what I mean? Somebody say, well, what makes you think you're better than me? I can't talk to somebody like that. You know? We got to start from ground one and say, hey, you got to grow your beard. You got to stop having sex with a woman on her menstrual. Don't have sex with another man's wife. Don't worship these false holidays. Christmas, New Year's, Halloween. You know what I mean? None of that's in the Bible. Friday, Saturday, Saturn. Sunday, sun god worship. Friday, Freya Day. Thursday, Thor. Wednesday, Woden. Woden goes back to who? Santa Claus. They're all demons, all deities, all false gods that they got our people worshiping from Greece. See that? So now you got in your hand something we haven't had in almost 2,000 years. You got it in your hand. But,
All right. This is back at the book of Romans, chapter 11, verse 7.
Right.
Start at the top. What then? Israel have not obtained that which he seeketh for.
right, our people seeking for knowledge, but they can't find it. They're going to colleges all over the place. They can't find it. They're looking for the Lord. They're going into the churches. They can't find it. But go ahead.
But the elect have attained it,
Read that
and the
again.
rest were blinded.
Read that again so we get the point.
But the elect have attained it,
Obtained it.
obtained it, and
So the elect have obtained it.
Einstein stretch.
You know, you need to read it again? All right, go ahead.
all right. What then?
But the rest were blinded. Go ahead.
What then? Israel have not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election have obtained it,
All right.
and the rest were blinded.
Go ahead. Keep going.
All right. According as it is written, Yahweh have given them the spirit of slumber.
That's why people sleep. Spiritually dead. They walking around as zombies, dead upon their feet. You don't have the tree of life, which will block from us in the time of death, and they're walking in the tree of knowledge of good and evil. They're literally walking that path of evil. You see that? Go ahead.
Eyes that they should not see.
So if you can't see the truth, you're going to read and can't get it. That's why the pastor in the church, he can't get it. They'll tell you, hey, you know, he's coming in a Hyundai, he's coming this, he come to my church, I take care of, you know, prosperity preachers. Give me your money. You know? Go ahead. We don't want no money. We want you to be saved if we never see you again. Go ahead.
Eyes that they should not see, and ears that they should not hear until this day.
Why? Because the Lord going to have prophets out here teaching. And when they walk by, they're not going to hear it. You see that? And we know this. And they be like, we don't want to hear you. We don't want to hear you. We already know. The Lord told us that. You see that? So we ain't looking for people to come join us. We're looking for people to just do the work. You know? And we got the website on there. And if you watch and you learn and you type in GMS before any city, you're going to see brothers waking up. One of the places where brothers not woken up yet is St. Augustine. So we need brothers out here doing the work. All right? Matter of fact, I'll give you a number to contact, all right? In case you got any questions, you know, you just text. I'm going to give my number too. You seem sincere, man. If you got any questions, you just text us. You ain't got to let them know you heard, you know. All right? Hey, somebody take over? Well,
We got the scripture. Somebody got a precept? Bring it up.
Got a precept.
1 Kings 11:38. It says, and it shall be, if thou wilt hearken unto all that I command lucky. If thou wilt hearken unto all that I command thee, and wilt walk in my ways, and do that is right in
What are
my
his
sight.
ways, though? His ways are the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of his will and the law. That's how you walk after his ways. But these churches teach you that the laws are done away with. All right, so like the elder said, they're walking in the path of the knowledge of good and evil. They're eating up from the wrong tree. But you have to eat from the tree of life, which is his word, these scriptures. All right, keep going.
And wilt walk in my ways, and do that is right in my sight.
So how do you judge what's according to right or wrong? Through the law, statutes, and commandments. You have to have some type of format in order to follow by. All right, you can't just go off prosperity or just go off what emotionally feels good. All right, because even some things that are morally good in this country are not morally good in other countries. There's other countries that young girls get married at the age of 12, but in America that's not morally right. So what standard do you base morality on for it to be right? It has to be according to the scripture.
Quick interjection. All right, this is the book of Proverbs, chapter 14, verse 12. There is a way which seemeth right unto a man.
And that's just it. Because what did the Lord say in the beginning? He said, my spirit shall not always strive with man because his thoughts are wicked. All his thoughts are wicked. All the thoughts of men are wicked. All right?
All right, this is the book of Proverbs, chapter 14, verse 12. There is a way which seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death.
All right, the end thereof are the ways of death, congregation of the dead. All right, so the ways of death. What makes it the ways of death? Not only is it talking about physical death, but it's talking about spiritual death because that's the real death. All right, so these individuals that leave this earth, right? When they come back, they're going to live out their judgment. So it's not talking about that death. Bring it out.
All right, this is the book of Proverbs, chapter 21, verse 16. The man that wandereth out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead.
What type of understanding is wandering out of the way of? The understanding of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. All right? Because the wisdom of this world is foolishness to the Most High. So it couldn't be the understanding of the wisdom of this world. So the congregation of the dead, are you not having...
Put your middle finger. Put your good. Hey, you got to get it.
Thank you.
Hey, peace, man. That's a little game we be doing, man. Well, you good. Peace.
Hey, but see, remain in the congregation of the dead, so that's death. Not having any knowledge, wisdom, and understanding is death. The scriptures say my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. So 2/3 of our people are walking around here spiritually dead. All right? Because they have no existence. They don't know who they are.
I kind of want to
Continue on with that.
I can go through the rest of this. You got that fire on you. Look, he trying to calm it down. He trying to put his